All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, or the few people that are subscribed to this channel.
Hey guys.
So
Please don't leave us.
Hey, we do a lot of work here for you.
Yes. So so in the last session, you guys basically took on the part of the red brands and did some damage, killed somebody. Mira was playing in their entrails, and you fled town, being chased in the distance by the remaining red brands from the Sleeping Giant Inn. So,
Are you sure we're streaming? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay.
please say
Then
yes.
it's just
Okay. Okay. Yes, we are. Yes, I see it. Inane, get your shit together. Don't scare me like that.
now it's working.
Yeah, there's like a few second delay usually, or whatever. All right. So, what would you guys like to do? So we'll say you. So what? Last time, I forget what time of day it was. So it's probably what, like around noon, I guess.
It should have been midday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was midday when we left town. So I depending on how much you want to
Yeah. Okay.
time
So,
skip.
How
So-
long does it take us to get to the trail? Is the question we should be asking.
the trail is. Well, the trail is like right outside of town, so it won't take you that long.
Yeah, the trail runs through. The trail leaves town.
Yeah.
I guess the first thing we need to address that can kind of hopefully be very hand-wavily covered is: are the mercenaries chasing us out of the town?
No, they're not chasing you out of the town. You like
Okay.
their cries dwindle in as you flee the town. So according to the map, which I can't show you because it has all the stuff marked on it, it's the trail leaves the town in about 10 miles. It gets to the point where you can branch off to the left or the right, so east or west, and so west was where the Cragmaw Hideout was that you guys originally started from, and so you want to go east if you're trying to get to Agatha's lair and Coneyberry. And you also know it's about a 2 to 3 day journey to get there.
Oh, okay.
And that's also where the orcs are.
Yeah, yes,
Yes. Yeah, we went to the west, which is where the orcs were.
No, the orcs are to the east. The west is where Cragmaw.
That's right. We went east.
Yeah.
So which way do you
Well,
want?
Kimberly is somewhere else.
What?
I'm joking.
Don't scare us like that, little one.
Kimberly is letting us know that Kimberly lacks the ability to discern the proper direction to travel.
Okay, Banshee first or Lewis first?
I say we deal with the orcs.
Let's go.
I'd agree with Yipkin. After all, the orcs are a threat to many, whereas, well, the Banshee
That's
just...
orcs.
Well, you could potentially do both because the orcs
Yeah,
would be on the way to the lair.
Yeah.
Orcs. Let's
And-
go
Which one
fight
is
some
first?
orcs.
And you know where the lair is, but you don't know where the orcs are hiding. So
Oh.
But on the 2 days travel down there, I guess we should take a nice long rest at some point.
Yeah, we'll travel for... I would suggest we travel for... Well, until we find a good place to have a fortified camp. I'd hate to have somebody show up in the middle of the night wondering about bouncers, and we're just sleeping by the side of the road. That doesn't fly.
So it's like 10 miles to get to the main trail part that branches east or west. Or are you gonna travel further than that, or?
But you say it's 2 days, didn't you?
Yeah, so you guys can travel at a normal pace. Is 25 miles.
Well, I guess we can travel for a day, rest there, then travel the other day.
That sounds good. That
Yep.
sounds very good.
Kriv agrees.
I could search for some food.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've brought plenty.
Yeah,
But-
so it usually works that like so you can travel for 8 hours or so without running into exhaustion, and the other 8 is for sleeping, so that would be a long rest, and then the other 8 is usually for like making camp, breaking camp, foraging for food, stretching, farting, whatever you want.
Speaking of camp, is it survival to find a good camping spot when we get to that point?
Yeah, definitely help you.
All right. Just tell me when I can roll that, then we'll see if roll
I guess
20
if we're-
it's gonna be nice or not.
I guess if we're traveling until nightfall, roughly,
It's
unless
dark.
there are random encounters on the way.
Well, in AIM, there's always random encounters along the way. As a GM, you know this.
You never know. You could have given us a pass.
But no, there is surprisingly you have a very nice travel to your campsite. The weather kind of starts to change. It goes from being sunny to a light drizzle, so it's a little mucky out. But otherwise, safe as you go with my roll of 1, which I. So yeah, you can roll your if you're making camp, you can go ahead and roll your survival.
All right.
9 survival.
Oh man.
We're very good at surviving.
So you
Roll
find
20 is.
So you find
Alright.
you find a nice little hill that looks defensible, although a little muddy. But you deem that it's a good spot to make camp if you want. It's a little back from the trail.
It's a bit muddy, but I think this works excellent for what we need. What do y'all think?
It shouldn't be much of a problem. The willows are used to
Got a
these
good
sorts of
hill.
environments.
Good
And
hill
plus-
to keep a watch from.
Yeah.
All right. So
Pity we don't still have the wagon.
yeah, you could have made better time. I guess maybe you shouldn't kill people and play in their entrails in the middle of town.
Crib looks up at the sky and wonders why God is giving bad advice. Killing is fine, he thinks to himself.
Right.
So
Well,
Kenny looks at his dragonborn friend and is wondering why he's talking to himself.
That's a
I
fair
have
concern.
rations, but if anyone wants to supplement that with any nice foraged foods, I'd be happy to.
all right.
What's the roll to see if we wanna try to hunt? What would we be rolling?
Survival again.
Survival again, yes.
So if I'm helping you, then do you get advantage?
Say that
Do
again.
I- would I get advantage if I have assistance?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say yeah, because
All right, then I'm gonna do a survival roll. Does a 13 get us anything?
yeah, we'll say that you caught some rabbits. You caught a couple of rabbits.
Heck yeah!
Rabbit
Thanks,
stew.
thanks, Mira.
Nice. And body knock can of course flavor it and everything.
Yep.
And he can also light small campfires. So, yeah. There you go.
Body Knot will be happy to play chef for the group.
Heck yeah!
You're
This
the
is some,
butler, chef.
this is some
And then use
quality roll.
prestidigitation after the fact to cover up the lack of skill he has in cooking.
All right, so you guys have full bellies, and then the night. Or I take it you're gonna go to sleep, and the night is uneventful. Nothing tries to kill you.
Heck yeah! This is a good day out in the wilderness.
So you wake up in the morning, and the light drizzle has ceased, but it's a little bit foggy and chilly, but it looks like that you'll be able to make some good time on the trail. And I assume that you're going to go for another travel for as long as you can in a day, so 25
Yes.
without rushing.
I think someone else should be keeping a watch out, though. Might be a good idea.
Creve takes the back. He swings his axe just a little bit, just to show that he's ready for any mischief they decide to get into.
Oh,
I'm not particularly good at watching out for things, especially during the daytime. So if someone else could do it, that'd be great. I'm quite happy to travel in the middle. I don't mind
feel
traveling
like
out
we
to
ought to lead and close with our strongest fellows. Perhaps Kindley in the front and Kriv to the rear. Especially as I do believe, Kindley, your training involves a bit more of the watching aspect, and watching for danger ahead is at least as important as watching for danger behind.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we put me in the back. Is that what I just heard?
No, I'm in the back. You are in the front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I did have one question in the chat, so I just wanted to answer it really quick. So they said if one wants to join the group, can they do it by phone? No, but when we're done this campaign or Inane's, we'll be looking to start up new campaigns with new players or with some existing players that are already playing if they want to keep playing, and adding in new people as we go. So there's that. And yes, I did fix the problem with seeing everything.
Oh, did you?
My tech skills are A today. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not even watching the video just in case you have something on the screen.
Okay, so about a little past midday, getting on to about supper time, so 5 or 6 o'clock by our time.
So around the day?
Yeah, so yeah, around the time when you're starting to think about making camp, you hear some rustling in the bushes beside the trail. So if you want, you can make some perception checks.
All right.
Kriv will make a perception check.
Or whoever,
Oh.
actually, whoever's in the lead. The first 2 people that are in the lead can make the perception check.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
All right, so I have a 11.
Body Knock got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Well, so Body Knock, were you in the lead, Body Knock, or like one of the 2?
I feel like I would be metagaming at this point since we hadn't established anything other than who was in the lead and who was in the rear.
Well,
So
yeah.
I will roll a die to determine my position.
Okay.
I should probably actually roll a die that everyone could see.
So say, okay.
I'm the second to the last guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't use the 20.
Wait a minute. No, there's 5 of us. How are you the second to the last?
Because one of you, Kriv, is the last guy.
Oh.
One of you, Kimberly, is the first guy. So that leaves 3 people.
Wow.
This
is an issue. Okay, so you guys can put your like up here, like up to the top of the
all right.
the map. You guys can put it, what kind of.
So if I'm up here,
So I'll be just behind Body Knock. I think Body Knock should not go first, but I don't know.
should we line ourselves up to how we're walking first?
Yep.
Yeah.
We should be in walking order. So
There.
So we're going this
which
way?
one of you is whom?
Kriv is the one with Kriv the name underneath it. It should be visible to everyone, but I'm at the back.
I can only see Body Knock.
All of the scaly people, their names are not visible to me.
All right, Kriv, there's a circle coming out of Kriv right now. He should probably go see a doctor.
Because I believe it's supposed to be up where the yellow is.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that,
that's
is that what we're supposed to be?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We're supposed
right-
to be biased towards the top.
Yeah. Crib, go ahead, set yourself up there first, and we'll kind of play everyone down that way.
Okay.
Things coming.
We can see
As the
things.
GM tries to move all of the things we're not supposed to be able to see.
No, you guys
Oh,
can see
no.
that. You guys can see this. It's fine.
Okay.
Why do they look like the ghosts from the first Gauntlet game?
Because that's what I will.
Oh my god!
That's right. We're dealing with God.
Which way is the back? Which way is the front?
All right,
this is
Kriv
the
is in the back. So
Yep.
where the
Okay.
circle is coming out is the back.
So I'm second. Got it.
You should be third. Okay, yeah. So what's your perception then, Yipkin?
Yeah, since you're second.
That laugh.
I have sunlight sensitivity, so
Oh no!
That just means it's at disadvantage. You could nat 20 both rolls. We can hope.
Just have to grab my poster right now. One sec.
disadvantage.
All right.
I also have 0 wisdom.
Oh, great. Not
Dang,
20.
I'm a barbarian, and even I have one wisdom.
It's not that bad.
That was glorious.
Even the barbarian has one wisdom, guys. Like, come on. I have negative charisma, which is not good, but I mean, I'm a barbarian, so it's fine.
Okay, so what was the person?
We have a 11 for me and 14 for Yipkin.
All right, so Yipkin, you notice that so you guys all hear the rustling and kind of like tense up and you're ready to go, but Yipkin, you make out like 4 hobgoblins kind of lurking there and looking like they're going to rush the group. And so you guys can roll for your initiative. You're not surprised. And hold on, let me remove all turns. Clear.
Oops. Do I need to re-roll that, or am I good to keep it?
Doesn't look like you rolled anything.
Yeah.
But I
Dang
did on the.
You do need a re-roll if it doesn't show up in the turn order. Sorry.
Well,
Okay, now I understand the problem.
I played Luciano for my low initiative.
It's all my fault, guys. You can blame me. Also, a 23 initiative. Jesus Christ.
Body Knock invested in initiative.
Body Knock will never be caught off guard.
let me look up here. I'm sitting in the dark, so I'm trying to hold my book to the light, but I can't really change anything because Mary Ellen's watching TV.
3 letters. PDF.
Yeah.
Crib is wondering why everyone's just sort of waiting around watching nothing.
Oh, come on. It's kind of like the old turn-based fighter games. We're standing there kind of bobbing back and forth waiting for...
Oh, yeah.
We're just dancing. We're trying to get our cardio in, guys.
I'm actually playing one of those right now. Like a... I forget what they called them. JRPGs or something.
I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
That is one of the most common ones.
Someone in the chat, please answer this for us.
I like how Yipkin's just smiting the air. Screw you, air. Also, what terrain? Are we just in like a nondescript forest? Because the terrain on my map is just like a gray area.
Yeah, it's a random battle map. It's because you're not in a...
He does not feel like giving us options for cover or difficult terrain or tactics. Screw tactics!
Tactics are for the weak. What are you talking?
Has act, enemy has face. That's all I need to know.
So, defending. All right, so I think we got everything set up here. Yeah. All right, so... well, you guys would not have cover. They would, actually, if they're in brush. But we're just gonna say that because Yip can kind of points them out that nobody has, super cover or anything like that. So Body Knock, you can go.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
I am going to put at least something between my weak and fleshy frame and the guys who have the clearest and easiest path to me.
So this guy? Or that's the guy you're...
Well, he now has a clear path to me, but not entirely clear. He's going to be next to Mira if he comes after me, so...
Yeah, and Mira will take out his intestines.
That means that I should try to obliterate him with a bolt of fire that's going to miss horribly at a 10 against C.
Yes, so the firebolt whizzes past the hobgoblin, missing him by quite a margin. And
it doesn't hit a church, does it?
No, but it no, but it does hit the slightly soggy ground and kind of fizzles out. Did you want to move at all, or?
I can't think of a more protected spot to move at the moment. in our void of a battleground, so I will be safe here,
Fighting in the void.
relatively speaking.
All right, stay in there. All right, Mira, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? This is why they should subscribe to hear me sing.
Apparently, your Bane is very good.
My Bane is spot on. Let me tell you.
Your Bane was awesome. That was an automatic like from me. And I didn't have to watch the rest of the video.
And I also did that without any sort of props because I was told to like talk into a Pringle container and stuff to do it, and I was like, no way, I'm going in with nothing.
This is a weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
Right. So
Mira.
now that we've
Mira. Did we lose Mira? We might have lost. Oh, Mira's shooting her longbow. Okay, I don't know what she's shooting at. But
We can't, Mira. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
they're
what?
from the microphone, so they're probably unplugging and plugging back in.
Okay, it's typing power problems. Okay, so 1 sec. Okay, so Mira, you shoot your longbow and it misses by a country mile. It's just going off into the brush. If you want, you can move your character.
It looks like she will be. Guys, she just typed out move.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Cool.
So
Alright.
she shot and then moved forward right there. Interesting.
Yipkin.
We're back. Are we back?
Yes.
Yes.
you're back.
Yeah.
Guys, we're
Okay.
very
Yes,
loud,
right?
but yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, cool.
I'm casting a raffle smite.
Alright.
There was like some weird wind going
that
on.
Really loud.
They're
Oh, sorry. It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, it's our fan because it's India. I'm going to attack the blue one.
Damn you, India. Damn you to hell.
Thankfully, I've got. I don't have disadvantage on daylight sensitivity because I got pack tactics. That's just a normal roll.
Okay.
Okay, where is my rapier?
Adapt and overcome. Nothing stops the game.
That is a 15. Does that hit?
15? No, it does not. So,
No.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh man, you guys, that's not a good sign for us. That's
So,
a really high.
yeah, so you swing down with your rapier and it clangs off of his chainmail armor.
Clivens.
Yes. And the hobgoblins are going to attack. Okay, so let's see what they can do here. Longsword. Alright, so we're going to take... Okay, so the one that's nearest Yipkin is going... So we'll do this... Well, he's going to attack you, Yipkin, because you clanged off his armor, so...
By the way, it is still daytime, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay.
So 18.
That is a hit.
Alright. This one. So three damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And the other one is going to attack. Well, I guess he's going to have to attack you as well again. Sorry.
I mean, he technically could actually move over to Mira without ever provoking an opportunity attack, but
He could, but he's not going to. But he misses. So so the one behind you somehow misses you, but the one in front of you doesn't. So you kind of leap. You get the idea that somebody's trying to stab you in the back, and you kind of like leap over his blade. But as you do, the other one catches you in the arm, spraying blood. The other two are going to attack. So we're going to see. One's going to go for Kimberly, and one's going to go for Kriv.
Yeah.
All right.
Come at me.
So Kimberly, does a 14 hit you? Did we lose Kimberly?
Kimberly, you there?
Oh,
What's your
sorry.
AC?
Did 14 hit you?
No, 14 does not hit me. Sorry, I thought you said Kriv.
Oh, no. Okay.
I apologize.
No, that's all right. And I take it 11 is not going to hit you, Kriv.
Nope, it does not.
All right. So they both miss you. And now it is Kimberly's turn.
All right. Is 5 a free 5'7" is not a thing in 5th edition, is it?
No.
Damn.
You can break up your move. You can break up your moves in 5e though. So, like you could move 5 feet, and then if your movement's 30, you still can move 25 feet after. You can attack and then make.
But I can't move here and avoid an AOO. I had to take the AOO.
You only attack. You only get an attack of opportunity if you leave his threatened range.
So
you can walk around them all you like.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just can't step away from them without using the disengage action.
Well, then I'll do this, and then I'm going to breathe lightning on right here.
Okay.
So they both need to make a reflex. Unfortunately, it's not a high DC.
Okay, so the one closest to you is this +1, so 6, and this second one. So the second one I guess will make it.
Okay, yeah. He makes it, so he'll take half of 2d6.
You got to roll for the breath attack then.
Do you have to hit?
Roll the 2d6.
All right.
So it's an automatic hit then? Is that...
Yeah, it's a line effect. It's an automatic hit.
Half damage on the person who managed to get out of the way.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, 7 to the first one, and I think 3 to the second.
Yeah. With if you make the roll, it's half damage.
Okay, so so you open your mouth and it just like there's this huge thing of it's lightning, right? So lightning just like flashes in your mouth and it shoots forward, hitting the one directly in front of you full in the chest and zooming past. It almost knocks him over. He kind of like sways and then rushes past and hits the one in the back who kind of gets out of the way a little bit but still takes some heavy damage.
As an electrical engineer, I have so much of a problem understanding how this works.
And as I did that, I just do a big roar.
All right.
As I pull out my 2 swords.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You flex on them, and Kriv.
Kriv looks
on them.
After dodging the enemy's strike. Kriv turns for one brief second to body knock and tells the small gnomish wizard, "Behind me," and then he swings his great axe. Does a 16 hit the one in front of me?
16 narrowly misses.
Damn,
So,
these guys are like insanely high.
so you swing going for his neck, and he just manages to duck underneath it.
After hearing or after seeing that, Kriv roars and enters a rage, and that will be my turn.
Oh, we just got a new subscriber. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
It's the roars, guys. That's what it takes.
All right.
All the roars.
But yeah, that's my turn.
All right, body knock.
Okay. So this is a bad situation. Clearly it's time to burn a spell. And I'm going to launch 3 magic missiles at this orange guy over here for a total of 12 damage that he can't avoid.
So he's in the middle of swinging, and you see Yipkins jumping over top of the longsword, and then your 3 missiles slam into his back, and he just falls face forward. You just see wisps of smoke drift off of his back. He doesn't move.
Yes. Nice.
Body knock. Do you want to move at all, body, before?
With that change in the battlefield,
I feel weird calling you body. I feel like it's like Body Ventura or whatever that wrestler was named.
I'm happy staying next to my buddy Kriv and letting him be between me and the closest hobgoblin.
You're gonna listen to him when he says, "Get behind me, bitch." All right, that's fine.
Look, this is actually. Look, Kriv is not a
Reach
smart
around
man.
service, I'll have you know.
Look, in Kriv's defense, he's not a smart man, but he is big.
Yeah. All right, Mira, it's your turn.
Okay, so just gonna move one space here.
Okay.
And I'll attack with. Hang on, what do I have? What weapons do I have? I'll attack with my short sword first.
Okay, doke.
It's a miss.
Okay. So you chop with your short sword, and the hobgoblin just kind of bats it out of the air and away from him.
I still have another bonus attack.
Yep. Go ahead.
Scimitar.
Oh,
Hey.
Scimitar. Oh, that one hits. That one hits.
Woohoo! Nice.
5 slashing. All right. So as he bats your first attempt away, he kind of smiles and looks really smug about it. But then your scimitar slashes into his waist, and he doesn't look so smug anymore. Okay. And are you gonna move at all, Elsmere?
No, I'm
No.
gonna stay there.
Yipkin.
Right, let's see if I can do better this time. It's gonna be my rapier, I guess. Or is it rapier?
Oh yeah, that hits.
Hey.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's that damage plus 1d6 psychic damage, plus it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. So it's just no pluses to this. 19.
Oh, that's 11 piercing damage, plus 1d6.
Okay. So he howls in pain as Mira's blade slashes into his side, and then you, as with his mouth open, you just go forward and pierce right through his mouth and comes out the back of his head, and he dies. Done.
Right.
Not that it matters, but I also did 5 psychic damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you did a lot of psychic damage because you just put your blade through his brain. So
That's one effective way to mess with their minds.
He has so much to talk to his therapist about.
all right. So you got. All right. So this one is actually it's going to attack you, Kimberly. So
Bring it.
plus 3, 21.
Yeah, that hits. You're lucky this isn't Pathfinder.
3 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
So he just kind of nicks you.
Yeah.
It's a shaving nick. And the other one is going to attack Kriv.
Okay.
21. That's
Oof.
my roll.
Yeah, that hit.
See if I can roll a little better for damage. Yeah, there we go. 7 damage.
Okay, remember that I have resistance, so it only does 3.
Only does 3. So
I have resistance right now. I'm raging.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, right. Okay, so he like chops down into your chest, and you could tell by his face that he looks like he's super happy that he hit you, but then you just kind of shrug it off and bang your chest.
Come at
Like
Becky
Kong.
Mother,
You go all Kong on him.
Becky Mother Russia, the sword cuts the user. All right.
Kimberly.
All right. Gimli is going to go for both attacks with his short swords. Does a 14 hit?
14 misses. Short sword hits.
one hits.
Second one hits.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't know how to set up the damage roll.
You
so-
should just be able to click short sword. Like we're,
Yeah, if you just click short sword.
That's what I did, but it doesn't display it. So I don't know. I'll have to fix that later. It's 6 damage.
Oh, I just did it for you. So yeah, it works. But you got 6. That's fine. Either way.
I mean, I'll take
I
the
tried
8
doing it,
damage.
I got no ability found, so it's weird.
Okay, so you do 8 damage. Okay, so as he he kind of dodges out of the way of the first one, but then you come down and just slash right through his arm. You just cut his arm right off. He just kind of like looks at his arm, and then kind of like his eyes roll up into the back of his head, and he just falls forward, and you kill him. He gets done. Beat it.
I just look at him and go, and shrug.
Casually shrug in his direction.
All right, and then I'll move over there.
We need a meme that says like shrugging intensifies or something.
All right, it's Criv's time to cause some chaos. Criv roars once again. Roaring is very much Criv's thing. He's very good at it. And he swings his great axe. It does not hit.
No. So the hobgoblin gets his longsword up, and your weapons clang together. Mist kind of like shoots off of both blades, but he manages to fight your attack off. Did you need to move at all, or
no? I'm good. I'm very good where I am.
All right, body knock.
Right. So I'm going to open by just kind of looking over to Kriv. You really need to stop telegraphing your attacks. That's why you missed. Oh,
he can't hear you right now.
That's solid advice.
And I'm going to horribly critically fail with my firebolt.
Oh no.
Who's telegraphing now, bitch? That's what.
He's clearly not in his right mind, but he just looks and glares at Body Knock.
So you nearly hit Kriv with as you're giving your advice. You nearly hit Kriv with your firebolt.
And Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly.
It's like it's passing right between them.
Yes, it passes right between everybody and misses everybody. And Mira, your turn.
Yeah.
And trails time.
Wait, I'm just calculating how much I can remove. Okay, so I can move there.
Yeah.
Why is it showing this? Anyway, short sword first.
Miss.
That misses?
Yeah, I know. These guys have insane
AC.
And scimitar then.
Okay.
That hits. Either one of them would hit. 8 slashing. Nicely done. All right, so so he's got his sword up, and he's like holding Kriv off, and then you just come in with your scimitar and like slash down at his leg, and you can just see blood fly everywhere, and he drops to the ground dead.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. You done it. You killed him. Delete. All right, so you deleted them.
What happened to their loot?
I forget.
Yeah.
I forget how much CR. Do you know what a half CR gives in?
Wait, half CR and their AC wasn't 15?
Yeah.
You saw how low their health was. That was the balancing act.
Okay, this is true.
Yeah. And they're like anything to do with magic would hit them like super fast. They had hardly any hit points too. They only had 11 hit points.
And they didn't have very good saving throws, it looked like.
They also had very low strength. Their damages were like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah, stop your complaining, Kimberly.
No, I'll never stop my complaining.
Just like the Minotaur. Why are we fighting this? What?
The individual treasures done for levels 0 to 4. I will send you the table.
Okay, I just need the half because there's 4. So then, okay, good. Let's see.
So you take rolls out of that, or you just like average.
Oh, okay. So
it's looking like, from a quick glance at the rules, the treasure is going to probably just be their gear.
Yeah.
Which I will tell Kimberly to scrounge up whilst I look at our 2 injured friends.
What am I scrounging up?
You're scrounging up their gear.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're stripping them of anything valuable.
So
I'll grab everything.
Yeah, they have see, they have chainmail and a long sword.
Shield. I imagine they have a shield.
All right, give me.
They have a longbow, so we'll say each one has six arrows and a longbow.
I am
Alright.
just going to use my lay on hands for 3 points of health. Does anybody else want? Is anyone else hurt?
Oh, they do have a shield as well. So,
That's where the high AC comes from.
yeah.
Does anyone?
All right,
Does
so
anyone have any wounds that you're tending to?
I suffered from 3
Riv
points.
has taken a bit of hurt
I
from.
think I might have been the only person who got hit though.
all right, so
I can heal you however much you need exactly because I got lay on hands. I can heal you up to 7 points of health.
As Crib recovers from his rage and as he calms down, he looks at his little friend and says in Draconic, 3.
Hey, I'll give you 3 health then. That still leaves me
So
with
400
Alright.
experience divided by 5. So
80 each.
So
Yep.
80 each. Okay, there you go. 80 each.
hey GC,
Yeah.
is it just so that I have everything? Is it 4 chainmail, 4 sword, 4 long swords, 4 shields, 4 long bows, and 24 arrows?
Yes,
All right, cool.
Tight.
that is correct. Thank you, Monster Manual, for helping me out.
Any
which I did not
money on
open
them?
for the record until after they were all dead, and I was asked about treasure.
Yep. Any money on them, GC?
We'll say. Let's say you find 15 silver, combined with just copper and silver.
All right. Who's our money holder again? Wasn't it Mira? Or Body Knock?
Well, 15 easily divides to 3 each.
True. All right. Everyone gets 3 silver.
Heck yeah. Gonna go ahead and add that to my stuff. 3.
Historically, I have been playing money holder.
Right. You know what? I'm going to switch one of my short swords to one of these long swords. That should still be within the rules I can do.
Yes, as long as you're not trying to wield 2 long swords.
Yeah. I don't
No,
need it.
actually, they both need to be light weapons if you're dual wielding. Unless you have the dual wielder feat, then they can both be non-light weapons.
Ah. So I'm still stuck with.
Yeah, if you attack with 1 light weapon, you can make an offhand attack with a 2nd light weapon.
Okay. Well, then I'll keep.
Well, your 2nd level, did you take the...
Yeah, I did take the.
It's not that, it's a feat, dual wielder feat. It's
Yeah,
not the
it's
weapon fighting.
Yeah, Peter's right.
They're different
what,
things.
Yeah, what the ranger gives is that I can use my strength modifier for both weapons.
What the feat does, the feat allows you to use 2 non-light weapons, as long as they're not heavy, of course. It allows you to draw both, and you also get 1 AC.
I haven't touched the ranger in a few editions, so I was not remembering how this one worked.
Shame.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take your GM badge away, Inane. I'm sorry about this, but
Hey, it's the players'
I don't make the rules.
responsibility to know their character.
Also, I like how we're just all gathered around Mira except for Body Knock. Social pariah over here.
Right. I say we leave the bodies near the road so that anyone can find them and realize they need to be wary around here.
so you can travel for another hour if you want, to get closer, or you can camp here wherever you want, or whatever you want.
No sleeping next to corpses. I say we carry on.
Kriv looks around and lifts up one of the bodies. Do I need to make a strength check or something?
No.
Okay. He just picks it up ready to put it wherever.
Plus they're naked now, thanks to Kimberly. So.
Oh, well now I feel awkward carrying them.
Why are you carrying?
We wanted to move them.
Do you think this is Pornhub? Come on.
Just onto the road. Just stack them up in the middle of the road. Make somebody else move them out of the way.
Kriv looks at Body Knock, nods, and then just goes and gently puts them on the floor nearby.
I thought you were gonna do the Bane thing, where you just drop them on your knee.
No.
No, it doesn't work when they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. What good would that do? Unnecessary extreme violence in front of friends.
Yeah, because you never do extreme violence.
Yeah, but those are also our enemies.
Does anybody remember the monk that was supposedly peaceful that was punching out teeth?
I did when I was an onlooker.
Kriv doesn't know that.
Yeah,
Right.
Naruto's
And for you, Zolrock, for an ability like Yipkin's, where they have to specify an exact amount of hit points to heal, it's silly not to do the out-of-character thing and say, this is how many hit points to heal. Whereas when we're doing the more random number generating things, it makes more sense to go ahead and, randomly generate.
What are we talking about?
Zolrock in chat was asking how you could communicate that you needed 3 hit points worth of healing from Yipkin.
Oh, okay.
That's why I waited till after the game.
Yep.
Like, oh, right. I would just heal him 1 hit point, action, 1 hit point, action, 1 hit point. It's just easier to say. It's just easier to say I heal them for 3.
Yep.
In combat, I would have to make a guess.
Okay. So you're gonna keep traveling then? Keep going?
Yes.
All right. So you keep going, and before where there was like a lot of shrubbery as you're going, the landscape becomes a little bit more hilly. It's not foggy, but it's like a dim day. It's not that good. But you come to rest. But in the distance, as you're in between hills kind of deal, you spot in the distance, it looks like a very large spire, and you see like wisps of wood smoke coming from that direction. It's still quite a ways out, like it's about a day's, probably close to a day's journey away, but it's very prominent on the landscape, so you can see it. Did you want to make camp?
I imagine the view up there must be quite wonderful.
Do we want to make camp?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Here, you're yourself 12 arrows.
We're gonna need someone else to roll perception, guys.
Surely we should all take turns in watch, because you got enough people to do that. So
We definitely do.
if you have 4 people, you can all take a 12-hour watch. So if we all rotate. I will take one of the night watches, naturally.
Oh, I forgot to do something. I just want to confirm if I've done it. The arrow I shot first time.
Uh-huh.
Is it destroyed? Did I collect it back?
I don't know how that works in. I think it's like 50. Isn't it 50-50? It's like.
It's up to you.
That's
It's just
probably
up
the
to you.
easiest way to run it now.
Yeah, we'll say.
Although
Shall I
you
just go
get
to see
12
what it
corpses.
does?
Yeah, we'll say 50-50. So we'll say 1 to 10 on the d20. You can keep it.
Okay.
And so it's broken. Jesus.
It is still.
That didn't work out well. You know?
It's so broken that it turned to dust.
Yeah, it's dusted.
Is that hit by the Thanos glove?
All right.
It intersected with my original fireball.
So are you guys eating your hard rations, or are you gonna try to hunt again?
I guess I'll hunt.
Kriv will assist, so that way our ranger friend gets advantage on their survival check.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I just imagine Barbarian charging out with like the brush, the
Hey,
deer, like,
I
hitting it and like
when I find a hunting.
everywhere.
So you're able to hunt down a boar and bring it back to camp with that kind
Heck,
of roll.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey, you keep bringing back rabbits.
Hey, if anything,
No.
take some more skill because rabbits is scare easy, and I managed to catch them.
If I weren't actually seeing the corpse,
Should make D&D like a vegetarian.
Lincoln
Dragonborn vegetarians.
Yeah, vegetarian D&D. We don't kill animals here. You find some onions, bitch.
That would be pretty good.
All right, so you guys have a safe night. You're well fed.
Heck
Everything's
yeah.
good.
Hell, the board should give us at least another night. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you could chop it up the remainder and bring it with you. I mean, it might spoil over the day, but
Yeah, wait, I don't have any salt, so yeah, that's. Yeah, we'll probably leave it out for. And
Why
we'll
don't we just
speed
eat
off
it for
of-
breakfast?
yeah, you could eat some for breakfast for sure.
Yeah, there's that.
Bacon in the morning.
Making bacon.
Plus, you do have a dragon, so like a dragonborn. So
None of us
Quick!
breathe fire.
Before we go to bed, use your breath weapon on it. Freeze it.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I was very confused for a second.
Wait a minute.
we can do
Wouldn't
that.
that cause frostbite?
yeah, it's
We
like
can
freezer
warm it
burn
up
now.
Hey, we can
We wrap it in the hide. We wrap the cooked meat in the hide and then freeze it.
Yeah, let's do that.
How, how many breath weapons do you get a day? Isn't it just one?
Yeah, but I didn't use my breath weapon.
You did.
Yeah,
you
it was
saw
me.
goblins.
No,
I
it
didn't
was
use
Camley that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot there's two yet. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet God. That's what I was wondering. Like, wasn't
Our
it lightning?
freezer.
Yeah.
It's kind of racist that you confused us.
It is very racist, actually.
Look, one of us is blue, the other one's white. We don't even look alike.
All right, enough of that. What do you guys?
You all look like XP to me.
You know what? That should be racist, but I'm going to give you a pass because you see everything as SP.
That's a very nihilistic outlook, too.
Body knock read a little too much Nietzsche. He has the will to power of level 20.
So you wake up well rested, ready to go. Where do you want to go? Do you want to keep following the path?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll follow the path.
Following the path.
Yeah. Kreve, oh, so are we just resuming our past walking order where Kreve is in the back, Kimberly's in the front, and then Body Knock is like third, is like next to last?
That sounds good to me.
I think, given Yipkin's... that's why I can't grab myself. I'm on the wrong tool. Given Yipkin's light sensitivity that should have occurred to us sooner, I will replace him as the second person in line.
Okay.
I don't mind going second. It's just not first, if that's possible.
That's fair.
If it's possible for Body Dog to create like a small cloud on top of Yipkin's head so that sunlight doesn't directly...
It's not just about where I am. It's about where the people I'm trying to perceive are as well.
And more importantly, prestidigitation can't quite get that awesome.
Maybe if we find an artificer, like I can look into get some glasses made or something.
That's what I was thinking. Like it's sunshade, makeshift sunshade.
But right now, I just gotta live with it.
A
All
little
it is
child with sunglasses.
If I'm the first in combat, that's really, really bad because I need one of you assholes to go in first and get next to me.
Crib looks at the small child just freely cussing.
So you're going to continue on the trail. You're not going to go towards the large spire.
I thought that if we continued on the trail, we were going towards the
Yeah, no, I vote we head Spire. I thought that
No,
the spire.
the spire's off of the trail, so you can either go spire or you can continue on to Agatha's.
I say we mark the spire to come back to. We try
I'm
finding
pretty sure that's the Wyvern's
goblin
tour
camp.
where we're supposed to find the orcs.
I'm going after the goblins camp. Is that the spire though?
You don't know. It could be.
Yeah, we don't
I don't know
know.
why your mic's asked.
Well, can
I'm having
someone
doubts
does someone
now.
here have any knowledge of hobgoblins and can do I don't know some sort of
Well, it would-
check?
Recognizing a geographical landmark, that would be history related, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 23 on history. Is that Spire the appropriate place to go for Wyvern's tour?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it would be.
Woo!
Yeah.
So yes, I'm dead certain that that's Wyvern's tour, which is where we were told the orcs are.
Well, I guess we should probably stealthily move up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Kriv nods silently but doesn't say anything.
Like, how far away are you from the tower?
You're about 20 miles away. So it
Do-
would take
do
you
we
most of the
see-
day to get there.
Do we see any orc
I-
tracks?
What do you have?
I don't know. Let's see what goes on here.
Oh wait, that's not the right. That wasn't the right thing to roll. There. Do we see any? Do we see any tracks?
So yeah, as you get closer to the spire, so you're walking through like very hilly terrain. So you do see tracks kind of going towards Weavern's Tor.
All right. Could I roll a survival to follow them, or to see how many there are roughly?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could do a survival to see how many different tracks are.
Cool. And because they're my favorite enemy, I get advantage. 23 was a critical success.
Heck yeah.
All right. Let me find Weavern's Tor.
DM is loading.
Yeah, yeah, loading.
Yeah, I got a
Circle
question.
appeared.
I've got a thought. I could just be.
So you
Is
think that
anyone
there's-
getting a necromancer vibe on the tower?
so you think there's about like maybe half a dozen different kinds of footsteps?
Oh no, that's not good.
Half a dozen?
Yeah.
That's
As a quick aside, because I think we have two different interpretations. Is Wyvern's Tour like a mountain type of thing, or is it a human-built tower? Yipkin thinks it's a tower, and I have more in mind like those big mesas
Oh,
that you see out west.
No, it's just like a very large. It's a very large hill, like larger than the other hills that surround it. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good for us to get on the same page.
Okay, so you if you want to, so do you want to search for the orc camp? Is that what I'm assuming you're gonna try to do?
yeah, we're gonna. I want to use my survival check to kind of see how much there are, and then follow the tracks, and kind of have an idea where they're hiding next to this in the spire.
Okay. Okay, so you can go ahead and make a perception check or a survival check, whichever one you want.
All right, because I get advantage on survival, I'll do that.
All right.
15.
Okay. All right. So the faint smell of smoke hangs on the air as you ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens up at the bottom of a ravine. Hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave, keeping watch, is a single orc. I think I have a
Well,
map for
I mean,
this.
we could always hit and run.
Okay, so if any of you are watching the thing, just like minimize it or whatever, so that you guys don't see.
Oh, I've
Okay.
I've had that minimized the entire time.
Okay. It's good that you guys have it open because it's good for watch time, but
Just minimize.
It's good for watch time.
but I don't want it to ruin everything either.
Yeah, I only have it so that I can talk to people in the chat.
I popped out the chat and then closed the stream.
That's what I did.
Is that a thing we can do? Aw, man, I could have been in the chat this whole time.
Yeah, man, we're Byronok and I are chatting over here.
Oh wow!
I have
don't
no idea if this link will work for you, Riv.
So, what are we going to do about this orc out here? Are we going to take him out and run away, hide
Alright.
until his friends come
I
out and
have
attack them?
bad news.
Oh no!
No, it's bad news just on my part. I thought I had.
Oh.
I do have a map for this, but it's in my other campaign because I made it myself. But I guess it didn't come with this one, so I might have to go get it. So hold on one second.
Well, we can always talk about tactics for now. How did you want to approach this?
That's actually a good question.
How
I
many
have-
of us
actually,
have ranged attacks?
Actually, let me ask this question real quick. Did the number of orcs change as we get closer? Like, can I tell if there's been more orcs since the last time I checked on that?
No, you get the idea that there's probably about half a dozen orcs in this
Okay.
region.
So the number didn't increase. Or okay, cool.
If we take out 1, then that reduces down to about 5. So
that does, but that would also alert them that we're near. And
they're
so
gonna find out eventually.
they will find out eventually, but
If we're smart enough about how we do this, maybe one of the magic missiles and a couple of ranged weapons ready.
That's what I was going to say myself, is that if we do want to take this man out, my magic missiles probably give us the best guarantee of eliminating him.
right.
How close the others are.
If we've been traveling all day, I should have. It should be about nighttime now, so I shouldn't have disadvantage on the attack.
This is true. So if we want to range this guy out, then I can pass on longbows to everyone who does not have a bow on them.
I cannot use a longbow.
You cannot use the longbow.
I'm too small.
Are we all just gonna try to fire arrows, just like one after the other?
Yes.
If we all ready a shot and wait for Body Knock's magic missile.
If he does the magic missile and then the rest of us shoot arrows, that's a good chance that he's going to just drop.
In my past experience with orcs, magic missile is probably going to take him out unless.
But let's just shoot the arrows just in case.
Oh yes, absolutely. I agree with the notion of having our marksman standing by, but I don't know about adding, for example, say Kriv's arrow. Right?
That's fair.
Something tells me that might not be wise. It's an intuition.
You know what? That is very fair. What the?
He may not be proficient in it, but he still might get lucky. Anyone can use a bow.
I was just gonna ask something.
What? Oh crap! I've been pressing the wrong button. Sorry.
All right, so I managed to bring the map up. And I don't know if
I believe you said you had a question, Mira?
Yeah. What happens if I dip, because we have flasks of oil, what happens if I dip an arrow into oil, light it on fire, and shoot? Will the arrow burn, or will it be like how they share it in the TV, that there will be a flaming tip?
I missed the question. I'm sorry. I was messing around with the map.
The lady would like to know about arrows.
Yeah, can she make a flaming arrow by taking like a rag soaked in oil and tying it to the tip of the arrow?
Huh.
Would that give any kind of an advantage?
The only problem I see with this is the fact that if we're close enough to fire the bows effectively, then lighting a fire, that might tip off the goblin outside who might run inside.
Yeah. I would say that like what EOT said, but also I guess you could do that if like in any situation. I would just add probably like 1d6 fire damage if you hit successful hit.
Right. I'll just keep that. Let me just write that down. So.
Oh, that's neat.
Does that sound fair to everybody? Or?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the purpose?
If she makes a fire arrow.
I
think 1d6 might be a bit steep. I'll have a look at what the damage the pitch does.
Could be D4.
At least in earlier editions, that would be on par with a magical fire arrow.
Yeah, actually, even with Alchemist Fire was a D6.
All right, so how about a D4 then?
Oil, I'm having a look at what the flask of oil does normally.
Okay.
Because if she's using the entire thing, then...
Not the entire thing. I mean, I don't know.
It does 5 flat damage. That's the entire flask of oil.
Interesting.
That's if you pour it over... that's if you throw it up to 20 feet onto a creature and then hit it with a fire weapon. You can also pour on the ground a 5-foot square and providing the surface level. If lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in that area. So you might want to decrease the 5 a little bit, though.
Yeah, if it's not the whole vial, and it's just an arrow with a rag tied to it soaked in oil, obviously it's GC's call, but my take on it would probably be 1 point of damage on hitting, and it would ignite any flammable object that it hit.
Yeah.
That sounds fair,
I mean,
actually.
come to think of it, if
It's more of a situational weapon that you use to like light something, or just act as a psychological deterrent.
no, what I was thinking is even it's not just the oil. What I'm thinking about is when I hit the target, if the target's wearing clothes, that might be setting fire.
You'd be surprised. A lot of natural fibers, they don't actually catch fire that well.
Yeah, so it depends
Cotton
on what
burns out.
clothes they're wearing.
Cotton just
What
cotton
is the orc wearing? Metal armor? Leather armor?
The orc is wearing.
They're not wearing synthetics.
I think they're usually they're wearing. Let's see.
That's why firemen wear cotton armor. It doesn't catch fire. It burns, but it doesn't catch fire.
I know. We
Just
wear
smolders.
that on Diwali.
Hide armor.
We're especially
Hide armor.
told to wear cotton clothes on Diwali.
Fancy.
What are they wearing?
So the armor
Hide
armor he's wearing is likely too thick to catch.
Hey, it'll have a bit of fur on it, but that will just smolder.
All right.
It's a good idea, but unfortunately, I think this enemy we're going to have to rely on overwhelming aggression.
Put it in the save for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll discuss this later.
So I do have a spell where I can mark him and do extra damage if we feel like damage is going to be needed.
I think 4 arrows and
I would.
magic missile would be enough.
I'm going to be hitting him with 3d4 out of character. I'm going to be hitting him with 3d4 plus 3 damage that cannot be reduced, cannot be dodged, cannot be avoided.
All right, that's a fair
If
point.
he survives me, the rest of you opening up with attacks without any extra additions should be enough to take him down. And if he survives all of that, we deserve the epic boss battle that we've apparently got on our hands.
If he goes inside and he comes back out, all we do is be ready for another round. We fire whoever comes out of the freaking hole.
This is true.
It's going to take him a while to get close to us. We just position body knock behind all of us fighters, and we just deal with them when they reach us.
Since we spotted them from a fair bit away, I would think we'd be able to position ourselves amongst the rocks so that they're not able to get to us that easily.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea right now.
Right.
I don't like it when the GM is rolling dice.
I am going to hide in this little cranny here because I am a size smaller. There. I'll hide there for now.
Oh wow, I'm out in the open.
Okay, I guess I should move.
Your character.
GC is waiting for us to put ourselves wherever we're starting.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want there, around the rock.
Yep.
Hey,
I think that's a good way to set ourselves up.
Okay. So
Actually,
you're
wait,
going
I'm gonna move just a little bit.
Protects body knock.
Yep. Do you want to put us on initiative before I fire the magic missile or not?
Body knock.
Wait.
if
that's
I
what you
press
said.
body knock, you won't be able to throw it.
I missed what you said.
How
I
is
need
it?
to be able to see him to cast my spell. You can be in front of me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are we able to shoot through an ally?
Yes,
Because they're moving about all the. Okay.
All right, I have my longbow ready.
okay.
I
So
have my
my
short
question-
already. Ready for him body knock
I
to do
have
his thing.
My question to the GM was, does he want me to go ahead and just toss the magic missile out, or does he want us on initiative first?
no, you guys have surprise. He doesn't seem to notice.
All
you.
right. He takes 9 damage as 3 bolts of blue slam into his body.
All right.
Hey?
All right, I will shoot a longbow.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit him? That sucks.
What?
Yes. 14 hit.
Oh man, he
Oh,
just
wow.
he just
Does a
got
21
wrecked.
hit then?
Yeah.
I do 4 damage.
11 damage.
Oh shit!
Just got fucking
So
destroyed.
That's another 15 damage. That's 24 damage.
So all of a sudden he turns green and turns into the Hulk. No.
Yeah.
No. The magic missiles slam into him. He looks a little surprised that 2 arrows just come out of the darkness. One goes right through his eye, the other like through his arm, and he just like spins around in place and then falls down dead.
Just got annihilated.
Yeah,
Right.
deleted.
I'd call that a dead orc.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of just like today's live stream.
So before we go into the cave here, I just want to let you guys know that it is 9:30. So I don't know if you want to stop here or if you want to do the cave. I know you guys, some of you had like a hard thing of 10. Because is this a good stopping place if you want to stop?
We do have to wait 2 weeks, and I might be in Puerto Rico the next time. The next time we play.
A while.
I'm okay with going on.
Yeah, I can go on for a little bit.
Yeah,
I haven't had a satisfied too.
And
Why
you're
not?
good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay. All right.
Now's the time for initiative.
No, you'd have to go into the cave for that. But
So my question, Kimberly,
Yes.
can you slip up to the cave and let us know whether the ground slopes down or not?
Would you let me go with you
yeah.
in that?
All right.
I've got high stealth. Would you like me to go with you?
I hate this book.
Just-
Yes. Come
Second person would definitely be appreciated. Safer that way.
All right. I will pull out both my short swords just in case something does go awry.
I'm switching to my I'm switching to my rapier.
All right. All right. What do I see?
You need to roll stealth.
I do need to roll stealth. You're right.
You know whether or not you alert them.
Yep.
I have a stealth of 18, so one of us needs to succeed their DC.
Okay. So how far are you sneaking in there, Kimberly?
I'm just right at the door. I'm seeing if it slopes down or slopes up.
I just zip across and I just like lean against the other side.
It seems like fairly level ground, and you can hear like orcs talking in the cave just faintly.
What language are they talking?
Orcish, goblin, I guess they speak. Right?
All right.
I guess we wave to our friends to catch up because they don't seem to be that close to the entrance of the cave. Then, if we can't do-
Kinley is gonna say, Yivkin, do you speak orc?
I do not, but I know Body Knock does. He speaks Goblinoid.
All right. As Binoc,
I'm
Comes
double
up
checking,
behind
but I
me.
think orc is a separate language.
Orc is a separate language.
Yeah.
And sadly, I did not take orc.
Yeah.
Oliver actually spoke orc, but he's dead, so.
All right. So they're speaking in a language we cannot understand. Cool.
So, how's the order? How are we doing this?
Actually, guys, do I see anything in here at all if I put my head around?
Let's see. You see. So you see, there's a fire like directly in front of you, about
All right.
however many feet away that is, and they're all just kind of like, there's 4 of them, and they're just kind of sitting around that fire talking and
I have an idea.
ripping into meat.
All right. So I can barely see that guy, but
Would you like to hear my plan?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. I can place caltrops in the entrance. If Body Knock could scream some sort of goblin curse word, I know it's not orcish, but if you could do like the gruffest voice you could and curse an orc, maybe some of the orcs will come out thinking that something's happened to their friend, and we're back a little bit, and we just do what we did with the last guy. We range them, hit them, and then go to melee to kill off the rest.
I love it.
Kriv
Okay.
nods his approval.
I will put 2 of my caltrops in the entrance, there and there,
All right.
and sneak back to the rocks. Is my advice.
Do we want to sneak off, or do we want to hit them as they come up?
I'm quite happy to say I'd actually hit them.
I think our best meleeers ought to stay near the entrance
Yeah,
to the cave.
I can wait here to smite them then.
All right. How about Kriv? You stand here, or that way they can't see you as they're coming up.
Here?
I have an
Yeah,
idea.
Okay.
If you want, you can take my space because I'm a bit smaller. I can be close to the rock if you want.
Okay.
So you move out one.
Actually, Kriv, you have a your breast weapon is a cone, right?
Yeah. Out of character. Yes.
They will get the caltrops. I need to leave the caltrops. Caltrops ID.
I was thinking, why doesn't why not draw them out? Body Knock can use prestidigitation to play a tune, which can.
It's better just to do a curse word because if they think their friend is doing something, so yeah.
All right, so I was setting up the map. What did you guys decide?
All right.
You're going to try and lure them out by me cursing in Goblin on the hopes that will sound enough like their language.
Ooh. I just thought something.
Or like their guard under attack, kind of a thing.
I just thought something. What if I speak up, so what if both of us do it and sounds like their friends having a bad time?
And I could arguably use prestidigitation to make it sound like swords clashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Which was inspired, for the record, by Mira's initial idea.
Thank you.
Do any of you speak Orc, by the way?
No.
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 We're just hoping that orcs might know a goblin curse or two, you know.
So, and the yellow marks that we placed onto the screen are areas where Yipkin has put caltrops.
Okay.
I have 3 bags of caltrops left and 9 caltrops on their own.
So, Mira, would you be so kind as to move
A little closer.
here
Okay, there. Okay.
and make it more difficult for them to kill me?
Okay.
I'm pouring out of the cave.
Here is.
I'm
right.
going to wait for one of the others to get into melee combat with the orc who comes out before. You might not want to stand in front of the entrance before actually rushing forward and attacking them.
Yeah,
That's-
actually, you may want to stand in there so that you're not directly at the.
Is that okay?
That should work.
Kriv,
Because
Kimberly,
they're
and
going to
Myra.
basically be seeing, as they come rushing out, they're going to see that arc, more or less. Maybe see this guy right here.
Yeah, they should see Kriv and Kimberly.
Right. So I'm going to throw out a prestidigitation, making the sound of swords clashing together, nice and loud, while shouting out in Goblinoid, "Fucking gnomes everywhere!"
Fucking no! Oh,
And,
no!
and then we get demonetized. Oh wait, that already happened. All right, so you do that. It sounds like battle, and the 4 orcs that were at the campfire throw down their chicken or whatever it was they were eating, and run towards the entrance. And it sounds like they're calling out for help. You can't make out really what they're doing, but it sounds like they're calling out for help. And they rush forward, so we'll say they can move.
Here's your cast a Raffle Smite as they're approaching.
30. We'll say 30. Okay, so they get to there on their first turn. Did you guys want to roll for initiative? And I have to do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
Hold on one second. Don't roll yet.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's see how this goes. Damn it!
Ah!
Every time, and it's always 8.
I go for reroll.
Under 20.
Hey, at least one of you go before me.
All right, move this out of the way. Oh wow! Jesus. Oof.
I am going to ready my action for when one of the others melee attacks as they approach.
Orc 0.
Descending. All right.
All right, cool.
So,
Orc 2. Yes. Oh,
all
thank
right.
goodness.
So everybody's rolled. Body knock. You can go first. And you said the caltrops are like at the yellow places. Is that
The
right?
yellow squares are the caltrops.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I'm going to ready an action to cast Firebolt at the first orc that enters one of these squares.
Okay. That's fair. And I take it you're not going to move. Mira.
Oh well, I'll just draw out my. Yeah, I'll just draw out my weapons and be ready. That's all.
All right. Kimberly.
Kimley's going to
Ready to act.
he's going to wait and see if a orc comes here or here.
Okay. So you're readying your action then?
Yeah, I'm ready in action.
Okay. Yepkin.
What's the
I'm
action?
going to ready an action for when one of the others gets into melee combat. I will follow and get into melee combat as well. Get that pack advantage.
Kriv is going to have a moment of rare introspection. He's going to consider his situation, and he is also going to ready his axe so that way it can be maximally effective when it slices into some sweet, sweet orc flesh.
All right. Okay, so the orcs. So we'll say this one runs out here, and so
Dexterity saving.
and this one will go here, and this one will
nice.
go here, and this one will go. Let's roll a d6 to see which one of these two squares he goes in, because he could go in either one, and I don't want to meta game. So 1 to 3, he goes in the safe spot, and 4 up, we'll go in the other one. Okay, so he stays in the safe one. So this one did walk. This guy here walks through the caltrop here.
All right.
It's all DC
15.
Dexterity saves 15.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throws.
Dex DC.
They stop. And by the way, they have to stop if they fail on the caltrops, and they take
Okay.
1 pierce
Oh,
damage.
okay. He had to stop because it was an 11.
So it is a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So
He's on the
he
caltrops.
stop. Okay, so he stops there. I moved the thing by accident.
Yeah,
Okay, so how much damage does he take?
1 damage, and it reduces his total movement by 10 feet until he regains health.
Okay, fair.
all right. Actually, is he within my range right there, or is the rocks just?
I would say the rocks, from the looks of the way it's laid out, I would say that he's not in your range due to the rock face.
Yeah, that's fair.
GC's call.
Yeah, I would say that's it. That's fair.
So,
Yeah, that's fair.
so the
And
other
does a
2.
9 hit that guy?
What about the other 2? They need to do DCs as well, because it's on the caltrops. There's 20 in each square.
They went from there to there. If they walked basically through the diagonal,
Yeah.
then they would have avoided the caltrops.
Yeah,
By
yeah, they walk
technicality.
diagonal. Yeah, that's what I was rolling for. This one here.
Oh, okay. Then I should have put that in another bag. I was just trying to cover the entire entrance. It's good that I know that for future. So
Okay. So anybody else have a readied action that they're able to take?
I think. Greg, didn't you have a ready action?
I do have a ready action. So with the ready actions, my
And Crib's ready to
and
action.
that triggers my ready action as well.
with the ready actions, I roll with advantage, right?
No, it's just not.
Oh, okay. Then, all right. Well, I am going to use my ready action to attack the orc that is right in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing my great axe.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, ow.
I tried.
The moment that he tries attacking, that was the condition for my ready. Do I go?
Yep.
Nice.
16 hits. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I did raffle smite when they appeared, but they hadn't moved up. So I've got to do the rapier damage plus 1d6, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I don't think. Yeah, they don't have any. There's no pluses. It's just raw roll.
Oh,
Okay, so
Seven.
they take 5 total damage, and they fail the wisdom saving throw, so they're frightened.
So
They're
was
frightened.
it this one here that you were aiming at?
No, it's
No,
the one
this
right
one.
next to.
Oh, this one. Okay.
I just realised I should have rolled with advantage, so I'm just going to roll again just in case I had a natural 20. Because it was,
Okay. So you said 5.
because I have pack tactics. No, I didn't get natural 20. I got 12.
You said 5 damage, right?
5 damage, yeah. 4
Okay.
piercing, 1 psychic.
Okay. So Kriv, your axe swing just you'll bury the head of your axe in the ground. You pull it out, clods of dirt come flying up, and you're. What did you hit him with there, body or Yipkin? Sorry.
I hit him with a rapier, and I'd cast Raffle Smite.
Oh right.
So-
All right. So yeah. So you pierce his armor, and you see blood just come out, and all of a sudden this look of fright just comes over the orc's face. Did anybody else have a readied action that we missed?
I'm pretty sure the 9 on my firebolt did not hit him.
9 misses. Yes.
I could hit him with this one here with.
There's a ranged action you need to specify.
Okay, yeah, I drew out my weapons, but I didn't say anything. It could use flame, so.
Okay. So the orc's turns. Okay. So the only one. Oh, this one can hit. No, it can't really hit Kimberly because there's a wall there, right? So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
say-
why.
yeah.
We voted that Kimberly couldn't hit them, so it'd be a bit unfair for them to hit Kimberly back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Although fun. I mean. But this one's gonna go for Kriv.
It has disadvantage
Okay.
because I'm within its sight.
Oh wait, this is the one that's frightened too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it has
Okay.
disadvantage because it's within sight of me.
Oh, okay.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, so we'll
The other Cabalt!
so 17 and a disadvantage. Oh my
Holy
god, I rolled a
shit.
17 and a
Oh
20.
man.
And they have +5 to hit too, so even disadvantaged, he somehow manages.
I gave you a shot.
So wait, how much damage does it deal?
Well, we're about to find that out, good sir.
Yeah.
So they have great axes, and it's 1d12 plus 3.
Oh no. That's not good.
So 5 damage.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
So he swings his great axe, which hits you, and knocks you back a little bit, and but even while he's doing it, he looks scared and he's kind of like jumping around, like he doesn't want to be there, but he just wants to get you away from him. So the other orcs cannot move. So body knock, your turn. Thunder.
Body knock. It's all you, buddy.
I was trying to read what one of my spells did, and it clicked wrong, so I accidentally. Okay, so 15-foot cube. Okay, that sounds like exactly what I want to do.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave,
Ooh.
which affects a 15-foot cube, which adjacent to me, which would be every orc.
So
they
they have
a
to make
DC 13 Constitution save.
Constitution.
D5 also affects ability saves.
Okay, so Constitution.
That's what ability check is, it's not save.
+3 for Constitution. So 18. A 1, so that's 4. 15. There's 4 there, and the other one's at disadvantage. You said.
If it's an ability check, I don't know if a save counts as an ability check. So.
Saves are ability checks.
Okay.
So 19. So they see if it, no 19. That dude's the luckiest guy in the world.
He is using his fear as an advantage.
So all of them passed except for the first one, which was, so we'll say this guy here that couldn't hit Kimberly.
So the 3 who saved only take 3 damage, and they are not pushed.
Okay.
The 1 who failed takes 7 damage, and he is pushed 10 feet away from me. So
He's pushed into a wall.
he's thrown into the wall, basically.
All right. All right. That works.
Into the other caltrop.
Oh,
That's
yikes.
awesome.
And then I'm going to move back behind Mira, and that will end my turn.
Okay.
All right, so hold on 1 second. I have to update hit points. See, the one that didn't save takes 5 damage, right? That's what you said. No,
7.
7 damage. Okay. So
And is pushed 10 feet away from me.
right.
So
okay.
basically into the other caltrop square.
Okay, so so we'll move him. He gets pushed back by the wave, and he just like slams against the wall. He drops his weapons and falls prone to the ground.
Does he fall on the caltrops?
He falls on the caltrops. He falls. Yeah, he definitely falls on the caltrops.
At least 1 piercing damage, please. I've got to pick those out of his body.
And
That poor orc.
All right.
I feel a little sorry for
So
him.
he takes what, 1d6 damage? Is that what it?
It's just one. It's just one damage.
One
Unless you
damage?
want to do more caltrops. Unless you want to do more caltrops because he's falling on them. Because normally it's just they step on a caltrop,
Yeah,
and that's what stops.
We'll do it. We'll do d6.
There are
drops.
20 caltrops in that square.
So he gets 2. He gets 2 of the 20.
Okay.
So we'll say. So,
Wait, does he think damage because he
and
got
he's-
hit with a wall?
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. You're right. We'll say,
Doesn't
so he takes,
This guy's not having a
takes
good
another
time.
damage. Takes another damage. So yeah.
Honestly, because it was so brutal, all the other ones should now be afraid of body knock, just because that one strike was so effective.
Alright, and 1 second, I just have to do one thing.
So how's it going?
it's going.
I think we're doing well for once.
Yeah, you are actually.
We just we really messed up these encounters. They just got wrecked.
So it's nice to have one that actually goes our way.
Oh no. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I like how one of them's BB. One of our enemies is just baby.
So Mira, your turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move to this one here. Do I get advantage if I hit a frightened?
No, it's just there. It's their ability scores. Yeah.
Take it. I'm just gonna hit it with my short sword first.
Okay.
Does that hit?
No.
No.
Narrowly
Okay.
misses with a 12. Yeah.
Okay.
So you slice
Can-
ineffectually. That
This
one
is a
does hit,
13.
though. That one.
Oh,
hits.
okay.
That one hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something's up with my short sword today.
3 slashing. Okay. That's a scared one too. So, all right.
Having a real bad.
Yeah. So you slash into his back, and like blood just comes pouring out of his back. He looks very hurt. Do you want to move at all, or are you gonna stay where you are?
I can't. I'll just move one square here.
Okay. Okay. So from within the cave, you hear a massive roar, and and from around the corner comes what looks like an ogre.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Yes, 30. Yeah, he has 30 minutes. So he comes there.
Oh man, he is very close. Like,
And also, okay. So Kimberly, your turn.
All right. I'm going to step forward here. Do I see him where I'm at?
Do you see who?
The
ogre.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you all kind of like see him because he like
Well,
roars.
Yeah, well, I was over here. I was making sure that I can actually see him. Because what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark right on him.
Okay. So
And then,
this is you here, right?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So to get a clear look, you'd have to like go 5 feet over, because
I think for
because
Hunter's Mark, he just needs to be able to see him at all.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Okay, then yeah. That's good. All right. So you cast Hunter's Mark. I don't know what that does, but
It gives me 1d6 extra damage on my target.
okay. Fair enough.
And I also get extra stuff, like if he tries to run away, I get advantage on him.
Yeah. And yeah. The torch is actually there, Yipkin.
But yeah. So I have him marked. I'm going to attack this guy right here
Okay.
with both my short swords.
And
Wow.
You missed both. so you slash forward with both swords, and he just kind of like parries both of them, and you just hear clang, 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 and you don't manage to hit him. Good try.
All right. Yep.
Keep again.
Question: Can I? This is what I want to do. I want to see if I can do it with both my action and bonus action. I want to move to where the torch is.
Yeah.
Using my action, I want to grab a flask of oil and throw it in the goblin who's on the diagonal square. And using my bonus action, just like pick up the torch and throw it on the oil.
Okay, so let's break that down. So you want to run over, you want to throw the oil in his direction through the flame.
Just on the ground, the ground where he's standing. That diagonal square there. Right. So not aiming for him, and then drop the torch. Just drop the torch.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm painting. So I'm just setting a light that square pretty much.
All right.
To block off his diagonal attack. That is my entire action. He takes 5 flat damage, and anyone who enters that square or passes through that square also takes 5 flat damage for the next 2 turns. Right.
So this entire area here is on fire.
That purple block, yeah.
Oh, that purple block. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just wanted to block off the bit where the ogre could possibly walk through.
How many rounds would that stay lit though?
It only lasts
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
It only lasted 2 rounds, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so
I'm going to remove my flask of oil.
All right, Kriv.
All right, Kriv starts off his round entering into a rage, and then he immediately strikes at the scared orc, and his attack, darn, it misses.
Narrowly misses.
Narrowly misses.
You've had some narrow misses all night.
I know.
So yeah, it just whizzes past.
Narrow miss.
All right, so the orcs. So the scared one is going to try to run, and so that would be how many? 1, 2, 2 attacks of opportunity. 1 from Mira, 1 from 3.
One from Kriv. Yes.
Yipkin, Kriv, and
Mira.
Oh man, that's orc.
All right, go ahead.
23.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Do I need to roll mine or?
No, I think Kriv's got this.
All right, so okay, so
damage.
Raging also grants me 2 extra damage,
Okay.
so that means it's a total of 5. I don't know if that kills.
Okay,
Probably doesn't.
So he like drops his weapons and turns to run, and then your axe just comes sailing down into his spine and kills him. He's done.
No.
No. Just.
But I can still attack with my other one.
All right. And the other 2. So this one is on the ground, so he gets up, and so I think that takes his action, right? Doesn't standing take an action, Ainen?
It takes 10 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay, but it doesn't take an action.
Doesn't take an action.
It no longer takes an action.
Oh, okay.
Just uses a certain amount of movement.
Same for mounting. I think
it takes 10 feet of movement. Okay, so he is going to skirt the fire, and he's going to go for Kriv. And this one is...
You cross the caltrops then, so he needs to take a DC dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's on the caltrops, so he doesn't need to take
14?
Yeah.
Does that...
It doesn't, but oh wait, a 14? If you're asking if it would hit, yes. But if you're asking if that escapes the caltrops, it doesn't.
He was on the caltrops anyway, so I don't know.
Okay.
So he takes another damage? Is that what you're saying?
No, he doesn't. It doesn't affect. He started on the caltrops.
When you enter.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, a 14 hits, but remember I have resistance right now because I'm raging.
Okay, and the other one is going to move towards... there's nowhere to go.
Okay.
There's nowhere you can go, really.
We have made life difficult.
I wonder if he just YOLO through the flames. What do you think?
Takes 5 flat damage.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see if he...
I mean, his choice is run through the flames, step into the caltrops, or get run over by an angry ogre.
So, yeah, he notices the ogre behind him charging with his... looks like a tree in his hand, and he just runs right through the fire.
It's 5 damage.
Towards... So we'll say he runs right here. So 5 damage to him. He looks very singed.
That's 3.
Also, attack of opportunity.
Actually, that's 1 attack of opportunity for me.
Yeah, Kimberly gets attack of opportunity.
All right.
Why he's standing adjacent to you?
Because he moved there and within Kimberly's range. And
Oh,
Damn.
He's not out of range.
All right, so so they're both they're
Oh, that's Gimpy. Okay.
so they're both going to attack Kriv for bearing the loss in there. So it's +5 to this. So
All right,
12
so
gonna hit.
12 does not hit. I think you mentioned earlier that was the 13 that you had, was that an attack?
Oh no, I was
There-
rolling something else.
Oh, okay.
All right. And 21. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, 21 hits, but I still have resistance.
Okay, so 20, 12 plus.
It doesn't affect anything since he only moved 5 feet, but just so that we all
11
A
damage.
4. Wait. Okay, so I took 5 hit. I took 5 hit points then because
Yep.
I have resistance.
Okay. So he definitely lands a solid blow on you.
Yeah,
All right.
that means I've suffered a total of 10 damage so far. I'm still pretty solid.
Nice.
Not worried.
And what was it that you were trying to say?
I was just going to say that for future reference, standing up from prone is half your normal movement speed,
Oh, it's hard.
which for Yipkin and I is probably 10 feet,
I'm
but for
15.
most people is going to be 15 feet.
Right. Okay.
Holds are fast. That's the thing. They're fast. They have the normal movement speed.
Okay. And you hear another roar from behind the ogre as a obviously smaller than the ogre orc comes out, but this orc looks very menacing. He has heads hanging from a belt, and he's much bigger than the other orcs that you
Ooh.
faced.
We found the war chief.
Body knock.
I'm so glad that I can just hear roars as opposed to actually seeing this shit.
Killing will yell out, "War chief!"
And I'm going to go ahead and go with the good old-fashioned firebolt that has missed every time today. Thank you, Firebolt, for 3 points of fire damage to this outermost orc next to Mira.
Oh,
Well, at least it finally hit.
oh, did the orc? 1 second. So the orc that was on fire. Yeah, he was. Which guy was he? He was.
He's one between the cow
This
shots.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still going to be there for another round. So
So it
took
does
5 damage.
Well, technically, it's
another 5 damage.
yeah. It won't go down to one more round until we hit Yipkin. I'm tracking it. Don't worry.
Okay, so he,
That's what this
he
text
takes
over
5
here is about.
Yeah, he's definitely burning. You can smell roasting flesh coming from him.
Effectively, the fire. If he stays in the fire, it should do
Yeah,
him.
I forgot that he
10.
was there because like these stupid purple things.
That's why I drew that. I wish I had. I have a red card. I can get red card.
So we'll just say he's gonna move out of the fire space, obviously, but he won't get an attack. He'll just burn. Because I forgot about him. It's my fault. Okay, so body knock.
So yeah, like I was saying, firebolt against this guy,
Okay.
which rolled a 19, 3 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you fling a firebolt. Fire just comes flying from your hand and hits him, and you annihilate him. He is done. He's out of the fight. He lies as a smoldering heap on the ground.
And then I will move over here so that I have a line of allies between me and the enemy, but I can see into the tunnel now.
Okay. Mira.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna attack with my. Actually, I'll attack with my scimitar first.
18.
18 hits.
4 slashing. And then my short sword. Oh,
Natural 20.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay. So
so that will be. I'll have to roll double. So 2d6 plus 2.
that was against this guy, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's Yipkin!
Yeah.
Oh, that's you. I was wondering why you had 22 hit points. I'm like, how did I put in?
This
22?
one in front of me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, we're not taking our own child.
We are not yet at the point of engaging in inter-party conflict.
I like how you say yet.
4 slashing damage. 8.
All right. Go
6
ahead.
slashing.
Go ahead and explain his death because he's dead. He's done.
Intro time.
Wait, I just move in front of him and I bring my scimitar down. Have you seen how the hound attacked that guy in Game of Thrones from downwards? Like
Which guy?
It's a lot of guys.
Yeah,
Just describe it.
basically, I just bring my scimitar from downwards to upwards, and it goes and slashes half of it. And then the sword, I just put it through his eye. That's it.
Perfect.
I love it.
Nice. He is done. All right. Do you want to move at all, or no?
I don't want to. Actually, I'll just move here just in case. Pretty much, he gets halved also. So.
All right. So it is. I don't know why I put ogre 10, but ogre 10.
He is
It's ogre time.
of the ogre name.
Yeah. So he can move.
The ogre's a large size, right? Ogre's a large size, right?
Yeah, that's why he's.
What
So
are you
he's going to hit
doing
the cow
in
drops
this
and the
one?
fire. No matter what, he's going to hit the cow drops and the fire.
Yeah. So he can move through friendly squares. So he's, you know what he's going to do? He's going to charge out of the cave. So 5.
First, do a dexterity save. Dexterity.
He needs 2 dexterities.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Uh,
And then that might stop him in the fire.
I mean, he can't get.
okay, so we'll do.
If you look at the terrain and everything, he can't get past this point. He can't
Yeah.
get past the fire.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But he.
I just want to see if he's also stuck on the cow drops. It also reduces his speed, just in case we need to
That's
run
a
away.
line of enemies.
Like, just saying,
Yeah.
if he gets hit by the cow drops, it reduces his speed by walking speed by 10. So we could literally run away and keep firing arrows every now and then. Body Knock just had to keep running.
Well,
Body knock ran away. Body
Yeah,
knock ran away.
Yeah, he can't really get through there. So he's. Yeah, he's gonna. What is he gonna do? He's just gonna stand there impotently, I guess. I don't know. He's not
So you're
gonna run
saying-
into the fire.
Isn't ogre smart enough?
I feel like even an ogre is smart enough to
Yeah.
go fire bad.
Yeah.
I know it's to my advantage to get him into the fire, but I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ogre's intelligence. I did not realize it was so low.
Yeah. It's pretty low.
Wait. Is someone metagaming?
I,
Give it.
Luis,
give
I
it-
wanted to give
I,
his
didn't look,
knowledge
I
to
only
Chris
looked. I
Patches.
only looked at like the. I only looked at the stat modifiers. I didn't see like health or anything.
So we'll say like if he gets an opportunity to run out of that cave, he's gonna run through the fire or whatever. But as it stands, he can't.
He's
get
not going to
through.
stop in the fire.
Yeah,
like
he's not gonna stop in the fire. So he's like he's just banging his tree against his chest, ready, waiting for an opportunity to get through towards you.
Does he have reach 10?
No,
'Cause
he
technically-
doesn't. Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Oh, we are so lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
And if someone wants to grab another pit, I've got several flasks of oil.
I've got
Grab your bows, people.
So
After we've
Kimberly,
dealt
it's
with
your
this
turn.
guy.
All right. Let's see if I move here. I'm going to test something. Oh my god, I have both of them.
You also have somebody
You have
else.
Yipkin, yeah.
I
I
know
will
you're
survive.
thinking.
I will survive. I will take it.
No.
Oh,
I still get them right here,
yeah.
so
you
I
go.
don't have to lightning bolt a ally. So yeah, we're going to brass weapon this.
Okay.
All right.
So
They need to.
the dexterity save, right?
Yes, that's dexterity save.
So -1 for the ogre. 3. Not gonna make it.
Yes.
And is 1.
I hate to say this, the war chief should have advantage on the roll because he has cover.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
It's half cover as well.
That does apply to.
So the war
That
chief.
does apply.
The war
The
chief.
war
makes
chief
it.
makes it, but the ogre doesn't.
The ogre
which is
takes-
Still
fine.
takes some damage. Still takes some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes
Yeah.
half.
half damage.
Takes half. So what's the damage on it?
2d6.
2d6. And
5.
the ogre will take 5. The war chief will take 2.
All right.
All right. Yep.
Can I just clarify something? It's been one turn the fire's been lit. Will it remain lit till the start of my next turn? Because it lasts for 2 turns.
Yes, it has one more turn before it's out.
So it will. The next turn for the ogre, the fire will still be there.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attack.
I've
attack
been
the guy
tracking
behind
based
me.
on your rounds. That's why it still says 2 rounds of fire, not 1
I am
round of
going
fire.
to attack the. I'm going to attack the last orc outside. I got pack advantage, of course. Like, evil little bugger.
Okay.
1 second. Advantage. Rapier. 23 hits, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20.
Plus
Good.
1d psychic, and you might be frightened, so if you could do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's
No advantage. So
A natural one.
that's
12.
9 damage, and he fails. So he's frightened. So he has disadvantage on all attacks, all ability checks, and he can't move closer to me, which means he can't run. You can't run out. You can only run into the caltrops. And also, everyone else can see that I'm just reaching for another flask of oil ready for the next round.
All right. Kriv.
Kriv walks 1 space forward, and he uses
And the fire's
his
gone now, right? Or no.
No,
No, that was the first round.
Okay.
That was the
Fire.
first round. The fire's still there. Does the
Stop.
22 hit?
Yeah. Yeah. 22 hits, yeah.
Okay, 14 plus 2. Does the 16 kill?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That's overkill.
You
So-
go ahead. You can explain his death. Go ahead.
Kriv just calmly, despite his rage, like heat is coming off of him, but he steps right next to the ogre and he just swings his axe into the ogre's skull.
All right. He is dead. All right.
Nothing's
Yes.
The orc.
Kriv learned much from T-Ball.
Aim for the ogre.
So there
Use
are no
your
more
aim.
orcs. And
There are no.
except for
There's
the-
still the chieftain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the chieftain. The chieftain is just going to move behind. He's not dumb. He's gonna let the ogre go in first.
Use your range.
Mhm. Yeah, he pulls. Let's see, orc. What do they have?
How many rounds has it been since we started the fight? It's only been like 3, right?
This is like the 3rd, 4th, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Still got a couple rounds of my rage left.
So he throws a He's gonna throw a javelin at Kriv.
Oh no.
Kriv. So this plus 5.
Oh boy.
19.
Yikes.
D6 plus 3. So 6 damage.
And then resistance? Yeah, I only suffered 3 damage.
Do you have resistance to everything?
Yeah.
I have resistance to all to like weapon strikes.
Weapon.
It's specifically I have bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So I'm good.
All right. So out of the darkness comes a javelin that pierces through your armor and draws blood, but not enough to knock you down. Body knock.
Right. Ogres are bad. I feel like we can agree with this axiomatically. So I'm going to go ahead and use my last 1st level spell of the day to put 10 points worth of force damage from 3 magical missiles into
To it,
that
right?
ogre.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. So he's got nailed by lightning. He's got nailed by force damage. His chest is just like looks like it's just been beaten down, but he is so angry right now.
Is he bloodied?
No,
No.
he's just very angry. All right, Mira.
I'm not quite sure. What should I do?
Uh,
ISS ball. Range it now.
Huh?
Range. You can't get
Yeah,
close.
but should I do produce
I'm
flame
gonna
or
keep the
should
fire
I
going.
do the bow?
I'm keeping the fire going. I can only use short bow. You use long bow.
Fine. I'll pick up my longbow.
being in front of me, yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. You've missed
I'm
it.
gonna move this way.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right. So ogre. Okay, so he is enraged, and he's just going to move forward, and he is going. Let's see.
Hey, you fucking scunner! That's 5 damage. I need to take a dexterity saving.
He will definitely take fire. So 1 to 3 attacks you, Yipkin, and 4 LP attacks Kriv.
Well, first, he might not be able to attack
Yeah.
because if he no, he might not be able to attack. If he fails a dexterity saving throw,
All right.
he might not be able to attack.
All right.
I thought it only
Just
ended
box.
movement, not turn.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah,
But he does take 5 damage, right? No
Any creature that
Yeah,
enters
he
the
does
area,
take 5 damage.
or stop moving. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna attack you, Yipkin.
Hey, bring it on.
So +6 to hit.
Ow.
So D20 +6.
Oh man.
So yeah, so he lifts his tree branch. He lifts his tree with both hands, and it comes slamming down towards Yipkin. But Yipkin manages to just slide out of the way, just barely.
Whoa, missed.
It missed.
In addition to the 5 damage from the fire, don't forget about the 1 point of damage per caltrop set. So that's 2 points of damage for walking on them caltrops.
Oh yeah, we can't forget about those caltrops.
This is really punishing this
I
ogre.
will take every point of damage against this guy that we can get.
Okay.
Hey, I'll keep the fire going. Just keep him there. Don't let him push us back.
Kimberly.
He can actually.
all
Walk
right. I'll.
And the
step
fire's out now,
here.
right? No, yep.
It's
No,
at the
it's
end
a-
of Yipkin's turn.
Okay, end of it.
And I'm going to keep that sucker going.
And I will attack him twice.
Okay.
So
Does
that you don't have to worry about it.
12
I'm
hit?
tracking the fire
Both
over
hit.
here.
Both hit.
Yeah.
Both hit?
Holy.
Yes.
He's big.
All right. So because he is my mark, I get 1 extra d6 per attack. So that's. Here, you know, I'm just going to roll all 4. 18 damage.
Oof. Okay, so
Nice.
so the ogre like lunges towards you, and you kind of like go you jump like on his arm kind of thing, and you slam one short sword into his arm, and then leap off and slash him across the chest, and you do significant damage to him. So my math is bad. I can never be an engineer. He is definitely so now he is definitely bloodied.
Don't forget his fire. The fact that he entered his turn in fire.
He gets another 5, even though he got it at the start of the round.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get
Oh,
another one.
okay, I moved into it. Yes, sorry, I just moved into it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yipkin.
Hey,
And
I'm going to take a flask of oil and just smash it down.
Okay.
Hey, you like that? That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's
All right.
my
Chris.
action.
All right, so what's if I strike, would I be able to hit if my attack range is 5? I can't tell what square he's in.
yeah, he's
He's
in.
He's in all 4 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I can still hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got him.
Thank goodness. Okay. I'm going to swing. Does an 11 hit or does it just barely miss? Okay.
Nope, it hits.
Okay, so that means I'm going to do 16 damage because I have the +2.
All right.
I don't know if that kills, but yeah.
It does not kill, but he is. So your axe goes right through it. He's like roaring as he's taking the hits from Kimberly, and you slice right through his mouth, like one side of his mouth to the other. He's still up, but he just kind of like staggers around. He looks very like disoriented and hurt.
So now he has the Joker smile from
He's got the
the
Joker
Dark
smile.
Knight.
That's right. BB is going to.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
That's a bit shit. It's settling.
All right, so he is going to. He can't do much because he's not going to run into the fire, and he's certainly not going to run into a group of you. So he's just going to stand behind the ogre and hope the ogre takes you out, even though he's got a Joker smile. Body knock.
You know, I'm kind of out of options, so it's hope the firebolt I think is going to hit at a
Yep.
16
It
on the
hits.
ogre. for 10 points of fire damage in case he wasn't on fire enough.
Holy crap! The fireball actually does something.
Yeah. So the firebolt. So you shoot the firebolt, and the ogre's like staggering back with that Joker looking smile, and you just light his hair on fire, and his face just starts melting, and you kill him.
Yes.
Yay!
Mira.
Right. I only have one course of action. I'm going to shoot this guy. Do I have line of vision?
Yeah.
If not, you can move, and you should be able to have it.
Yeah. If you
No, but I need to shoot. That's...
Move one over.
Yeah, if you move like right here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. One second.
20.
Nice.
Yeah.
24.
Oh my god!
20.
Another. Jeez.
That's 2d8 plus
2.
2. Yeah.
That's 2d8 plus 2.
Nine damage.
9 damage.
And I can move through allies, right?
Yep.
So I was here, so I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So your arrow lodges in his shoulder. So it's still sticking out of his armor. The ogre is dead. You do not get a turn. You do not get a turn, sir. Kimberly.
How should I do this? Should I walk through the fire and just move up to him and beat him, or should I just wait him out?
You should definitely.
You should not walk through the fire.
No,
you can walk through the cowl shops. I think it's at half speed.
Yeah.
Walk through the fire. No,
Yes, if you're half speed, you don't need to make a save. It's only if you don't know it's there, then you run through it.
YOLO that shit right through the fire.
Oh, so I can walk through the cowl shops and not take damage?
Just half speed. That's the only thing.
No, through the
And
fire.
you need to know that they're there. So.
End
All
the
right,
session
well,
with a
then-
bang. Let's go. Come on, right through the fire.
No, we're not doing right through the fire.
Do some Braveheart shit. Come on.
I will attack him twice with my. You know what? Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. We're going to end this.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
16. I'm
The
sure
16
the
hits.
8. I'm sure the 8 doesn't.
No, the 8 does not.
12 damage.
Oof,
Nice.
nice.
Why 2d6?
Because Hunter's Mark.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. Right.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
Don't be jealous of his Hunter's Mark. Come on.
Dude, after my Thunder Wave and a number of my magic missiles, I ain't jealous of shit.
So he lifts up his great axe to block, and he manages to block the first strike, but your second strike takes off 2 of his fingers.
Ooh.
He is hurt. Yepkin.
Hey, I guess I'm going to take out my short bow. I guess I'm going to move here. I still get a pack tactics because it's not within my range, it's within the range of an ally. So it sucks to be him. Short bow with advantage. Is the advantage button? It's on advantage. Hey, I misses.
Yeah. It doesn't suck to be him, actually. It's a good day. Yeah, the arrow just flies past. Kriv, your turn.
Okay, so wait, is there a way for me to move where I don't have to walk through the fire?
You can go through the cowl shots and not take damage.
Okay,
No,
that's
Kriv, come on. Come on now.
that's acceptable. And I lunge at him and I swing my great axe. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, so 11 damage.
All right, go ahead and describe how you kill him.
So Kriv lunges through the caltrops, and then he takes his axe and he just does a straight up and down slice, just cuts him in half.
Good, nicely done.
Clean.
All right, so that will end. So I'll give you let's do
How
the
much experience?
before I forget.
Can you roll 2d20s to see how many caltrops I get from both of my piles?
I think most of them are in a specific orc.
I'm gonna take them out.
So 10.
10? Okay, I get half moves back.
Can I also roll 1d20 for my
Yep.
2 arrows?
Yep.
I nearly made it back.
1 I don't recover.
So you get 1,050 divided by 5, whatever that is.
It's 1,050 divided on 5.
By 5.
Ooh, that is. Let me check.
210 each.
Yeah, 210 each.
Thank you, engineering name.
Wait, 210, nice.
780 experience. We're almost level 3, guys.
Sorry.
Speak for yourself. Mira and I have 970 XP.
Well,
What?
the new boys are almost at level 3.
How much experience do we have, Cliff?
I have 710 right now. Or no,
Right.
I have 780.
Yep,
Oh my god, I get spells!
Daddy checks the bodies.
let's
Here,
let's
y'all
check.
check the bodies. I will come in here and
Oh.
check their
Actually,
cave. Their
I
base.
divided it wrong. Sorry, it's 1,250. 1,250 divided by 5.
Oh
Okay,
man.
so leave yourselves at the numbers you're already at. That's a difference of 200. So add another 40.
Yeah.
40 to mine as well, right?
All right.
Should put you at 1010. It should put you at 1,010, Mira.
Luciano, you and I should have
810.
130. 810?
I have a 810.
820.
Oh, my math is also
It's
bad.
700. It's 780 plus 40 is 820.
Wait, so are we at 820 or?
Yep, we're at 820.
Okay.
The three of us have the same level. We all have the same amount of experience, aside from the
Right.
2 survivors.
Yeah, Mira and I are slightly ahead of you guys
Yeah,
Oh,
because
because
yeah.
we didn't
that's
die
right.
previously.
yeah, I joined what the third session.
Second session.
Was that second session? I thought it's third.
That's
You joined us on 3rd
Oh,
session.
us, yes, the second, yeah. Second.
Was it?
All right.
No, we joined the second.
So, do you want to search? I'm assuming you're going to search the cave.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I can give you. So inside the cave, you find a unlocked chest that holds 750 copper, 180 silver, 62 electrum, 30 gold pieces, and 3 vials of perfume.
Is Buddy not keeping track of this?
I'm writing all of this down, yes.
Oh,
While
fine.
you
So am I.
while you guys are inside the cave scoping it out, I am taking my time and I'm decapitating the bodies, so that way we have proof that we finished. That way, when we go back to the town, we have evidence that we cleared out the ogres, the orc.
Can I just
Yeah.
can I just say something about that? Can Yipkin carry the ogre's head? Just it will look
Yes.
far bigger if I carry the ogre's head.
Crib, like thinking about this, Crib takes the head and hands it to Yipkin.
Also, I have another proposition. The ogre it's got a furry body, right?
Its body is burned, yes.
Burned? No, I'm talking about if it's got fur on its body, because I was thinking of
yes.
stripping the rest of its body.
Not anymore.
That's true. Not anymore, but it did
has been
originally.
lying in a fire for a little bit.
That's
Okay.
true.
No,
So with the treasure out of the way, I'm just going to end this stream, and we can finish
All right.
talking
Bye,
about anything else
guys.
that needs to be talked. Good night, guys.
Good
Night, everyone.